Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Scavenger. Welcome to today's video. I am bringing you this game from itch.io. It's called Monster Tutor. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I do know it's on itch.io, and I downloaded it for free. So if you want to check it out there, you can go there. Like I said, Monster Tutor, and I'll also have a link to this game in my links page that you can get access to through the link in the description. And if you want to become a Patreon supporter, that link is also accessible through the same link in the video description. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into this game, see if it's worth the download, see if it's worth you checking out, because I don't know anything about it. I'm learning the same time you're learning. So let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll get into it. My Ex Future Family is a choice-driven adult visual novel in which you play as a young man that was forced out of his home to attend military college. That is, until a tragic accident leaves him hospitalized and without his memory, which lands him back at home. My Ex Future Family is packed with humor, romance, plot twists, and lots of spicy animated content. Take control of the main character to seduce women, complete free roam tasks, and rebuild your life the way you want. Will you use this opportunity to make things right with your family, or make the same choices that puts you on bad terms with them to begin with? It's all up to you. My Ex Future Family is available on Steam and itch.io, so pick it up today and start your adventure. You can check out the links in the description for more details. Alright, we're in it. We're gonna go ahead and press start. See what's going on with Monster Tutor.
Exists three primary realms: the Netherworld, the Divine Realm, and the Human Realm.
What I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna go to the menu because I'm gonna turn the music down a bit, because if there is voiceover, I want to be able to hear it. All right.
Each realm is distinct and filled with its own unique inhabitants and mysteries.
Okay.
The Netherworld is a dark and mysterious place, home to zombies, monsters, ghouls, and an array of other eerie creatures. It's a land where the night never ends, and danger lurks around every corner.
I like the effort of having some sort of voiceover or narration. I really do like that effort. I can tell that at least it seems to be AI generated, which is okay, but we just need a little feeling. We need a little feeling behind it. Like, let me give you an example. The Netherworld is a dark and mysterious place, home to zombies, monsters, ghouls, an array of other eerie creatures. It's a land where the night never ends and danger lurks around every corner. Something like that, yeah? No? Okay, I'll shut up. We'll let the AI do what it was programmed to do.
In contrast, the Divine Realm is a place of light and serenity, inhabited by angels and other divine beings.
I like this art style. I really do like illustrated games. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. But the illustrated games, there's some feeling to it that you don't get with the 3D rendered games. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Lastly, there is the Human Realm, a place familiar and ordinary where humans live their daily lives, unaware of the otherworldly realms that exist alongside them. Long ago, the Netherworld and the Human Realm coexisted. However, a great conflict arose, forcing the realms to be separated, ensuring that humans remained ignorant of the dark creatures that once roamed their lands.
And humans are ignorant, that is for sure.
While the realms were separated, a few beings were able to travel between them. They acted as intermediaries and maintained the balance between the realms.
Okay. You know what? This kind of sounds like an old anime I watched back in the day called Wicked City. I'm getting off topic here, but go check out that movie. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. Just so you know, I don't know if you call it a trigger warning. There's some adult scenes in it. It's not an adult anime. It's not an H movie, but there is some mature content involved. But Wicked City, that's the name of it. Check it out.
One such being has sent you to the Netherworld as punishment for getting on the devil's bad side. Before we begin, what is your name?
Okay, I'm ready. My name is... Wait, enter your name. Neku by default? We're not doing that. It's gonna be Joey. It's gonna be Joey. Now I can read. Now it's my turn to do what you hired me to do. As the sun sets beyond the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the twisted spires of the Netherworld Academy, I find myself standing at the gates, suitcase in hand. Okay. It's been a hell of a journey, figuratively and now literally. Who knew that criticizing and defending the devil would force me to become a professor in the Netherworld? So I work with, or I am working for the devil. I've offended the devil and I've become a teacher. So, teachers, now we know why you're teachers. It makes so much sense now. You've offended the devil, and now you teach middle school. I feel like middle school would be the worst. Elementary school was pretty bad too, because elementary kids' schools are all assholes. Speaking from experience, so I'm not just an adult calling little kids assholes. I was once a little kid, and they're assholes, okay? But I think middle school may be the worst. That's when you start forming cliques and shit like that. Anyway, let's move on. I've been dreading this day ever since I got my transfer email. Ugh, this place looks even worse in person. The moment I step inside, I'm greeted by a cacophony of bizarre sounds and sights. Looks like an all-girls school. The students here are quite diverse. This is an all-girls university, exclusively in the Netherworld, where she-monsters come to study, free from the prying eyes of male monsters. At least that's what I was able to research. I'm the only human here, so all of this is foreign to me. How did you become a teacher in hell as a human? Okay, I guess Joey's a human. As I walk down the hall, I can feel the students staring at me. Werewolves, slime girls, succubi. It's like they're sizing me up as their next victim. I step foot into my new classroom and get ready to begin teaching my first class. I'm quickly approached by a bratty-looking demon girl with a smirk that spells trouble. Behind her, I can see that she's accompanied by a ghost girl that she seems to be trying to fade into non-existence.
Look at what the Hellcat dragged in.
Well, let's turn the volume up a little bit. I can't hear. I'm sure you guys will be able to hear fine. There. Look at what the Hellcat dragged in. This is the ghost girl, and okay. Fanta. Her name's Fanta. Not only is she cute, but she's thirst-quenching. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Joey. Are you in this class?
Hey, Teach. The name's Azazel. You're human, huh? This'll be fun.
We'll work on it. It's not terrible. It does add some sort of entertaining element to it. Yeah, we'll continue on. I spot a pale white girl shyly standing beside her, avoiding eye contact with me. Nice to meet you, Azazel. Who's your friend here? The pale girl looks nervous that I brought her up and appears like she's almost translucent.
This is Fanta. She's just a little shy. She doesn't talk much.
Okay. Looks like she's very nervous. The f***? Hold on a second. Yep, she's not wearing underwear.
Don't you dare try to do anything to her, human.
I mean, she's the one not wearing underwear. Why would I'm not even going to bother. Okay, that was in her thought right there. Well then, you girls can take your seats now and we can start.
I don't think so, Teach. What's a human doing here anyway? We don't need your help.
The headmaster hired me, so it looks like you're stuck with me.
That pervert's still running this place?
I mean, you don't know who's running your school? Come on. Never met him before. I was just reassigned here today, so I'm still settling in. Anyways, please take your seat, Azazel. Now you too, Fanta. And put some damn underwear on. Oh, where are you going? That's not how you get out of here. Azazel, looking annoyed I brushed her off so quickly, walks to her seat with an attitude. I begin to introduce myself to the class of monster girls with demons, succubi, slimes, and all kinds of other monsters staring at me with hunger in their eyes. I noticed one girl in particular, a gray-skinned girl sitting in the back of the classroom. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Professor...
What's a human doing teaching this class?
Huh? Who said that?
I did. What's a dirty human doing at a monster university?
Um, okay, at this point, I thought it was all right that we had AI voiceover. Now I think maybe no. So what I'm gonna do again, let's go back to the menu. We're gonna turn down the voice volume as well. We're just gonna not listen to that. I did. What's a dirty human doing at a monster university? Oh, shut up, Josa. Let the wimpy human professor try and teach us. Josa? I guess the vampire girl's name is Josa. Fine. Well, I think that's enough interruptions. Let's get started with the lesson. I spent the next couple of hours teaching them the basics of history and world culture. The lesson was going smoothly, but I had a nagging feeling that Josa was plotting something. Azazel wasn't paying attention during half the lecture, constantly interrupting with weird, nasty remarks and teases. Fanta was at least seemingly paying attention the whole lecture, but every time I looked towards her direction, she'd go invisible again. The bell rang and the students shuffled out of the door. I felt a little bit relieved that the day was done. However, Josa didn't move from her desk. She was sitting there, staring daggers at me. You're still here? Go home already. I have to stay and clean the classroom. Go home, human, or else... Why do you want me to leave so bad? Why would I want a human teaching me and ruining my perfect GPA? You can't teach a monster shit. I get it, but I have researched extensively on netherworld history. I know a thing or two. Yeah, sure. If my grades fall because of you, I'll suck all of the blood out of your disgusting body. But it isn't my choice to be here. I guess we'll both have to deal with each other for the meantime. Your kind is inferior. I hope you know that. Okay. That's enough, Josa. You need to stop this. It's not okay. I'm not going to stop. Just leave already. Whether you like it or not, I'm your teacher. You gotta get used to it. She quickly gets up and walks out of the classroom. I can't believe Daddy would hire a human. Well, that could have gone better. I spend the next 20 minutes cleaning up the classroom and packing up to leave. I'm just about to leave the building when I hear a knock at the door. Professor, can I come in? Yeah, sure. About Josa. Oh, if you're gonna ask about her, it's fine. She just hates the fact that I'm human, which is understandable. No, she's just really sensitive. She's been through a lot. I promise she's not as bad as she seems. Wow, I didn't think this girl even spoke, let alone went out of her way to talk to me. She must really care about her friend. Thanks, Fanta. Anyway, did you need something else? Yes, Azazel, she's not really a bad girl. She's just misunderstood. She has a really dark past and has had a hard time opening up to others. Well, thank you, Fanta. That's good to know. Do you always try to make friends with people? Yeah. Even demons and vampires? Even demons. Alright, well, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow in class. Good night, Professor. She scurries off quickly. I head back home, a bit shaken by the events of the day. Damn, it's the first day and I'm already causing trouble, it seems. Can't say I blame them, though. If a monster suddenly came to teach at a human school, I think I'd have the same reaction as these girls are having. On my way home, I can't shake that feeling that someone's following me. I'm not familiar with the netherworld streets yet, but I swore I could hear 3 sets of footsteps as I walked that weren't mine. Luckily, I make it back home safe and sound and settle in for the night. That is, until I get a knock at my door. Hey, let me in! I look through the peephole in my door and see Josa standing there with her arms crossed. What are you doing here, Josa? If you don't, I'll eat you and everyone you care about. Yeah, you hear that, Teach? We'll eat you and your family. Hey, stop, Azzy. The f***, Azel and Fanta are here too? Why are all 3 of these girls here? Did they follow me? I reluctantly opened the door and let them in. Okay. You have a nice place. I guess being the only human in the netherworld pays well. Why are you 3 here? Did you guys follow me? How do you know where I live? Don't be rude, human. We're here because we want you to teach us, dumbass. Oh. I teach during school? Why'd you follow me to my house? You don't teach a shit during school. You're useless. Tell him, Joseph. His lecture was a total snooze fest today. I couldn't bother paying attention for more than 2 seconds. Well, that's not true, Azzy. The lesson was nice. Fanta, I'm not going to risk my perfect GPA on this lousy human professor. Don't you get that? Hey, how about you girls sit down and tell me why you're really here? Fine, but if you piss me off, I'm going to suck your blood. Huh, maybe she'll eat you before you piss her off. Or maybe Fanta can haunt you. Hey! Azazel takes a seat on my couch, Fanta sits next to her, and Joseph stands behind me, arms crossed. Listen, Josa is a top student in our school. She knows a ton about history and politics and all that boring shit. The reason she is the best is because she studies constantly. And guess what? She hasn't been able to study at all since you've been here. I've been here for a day, but don't interrupt me, human. So basically, we're here to help her. That's it, nothing else. She's telling the truth. We really do want to help Josa. Okay. But why can't I help you at school, where we're actually supposed to learn? Dumbass, don't you get it? The other girls will laugh at Josa if they find out she's studying outside of the school. They'll say she's weak, and they'll make fun of her. She's a top student, but she's still a vampire. They're right. The other monsters won't let me live it down. I have no idea what to say to this situation. I'm not even sure if I'm going to survive this. So, you essentially want me to be your personal tutor? Am I understanding this right? That's exactly what we want. Yep. How can you be sure I won't say no? Or tell the school about this? If you don't help her, she'll eat you and your family. And what do I get out of this? I'm pretty sure this isn't even allowed. What could a human want? Money? Power? You're lucky you're even getting this chance. So, just agree already. I don't have a choice. You've backed me into a corner. Good. I'm glad you understand, human. You better not disappoint me. I can tell that Joseph means what she says, so I agree to help her and her friends. You got it. On one condition. I'm not just gonna tutor Joseph. All 3 of you have to come by for these sessions. If I'm already providing you guys with special treatment, might as well go all the way. Here, you girls can have my phone number. Whenever you're free, you can come after school, but please keep quiet about this. The headmaster will probably kill me if he finds out about this. Whatever. Here, take my phone number too. Just text us and we'll be here. I'll send you mine too, Professor. Azazel hands me her phone. I add my number and Fanta sends a text so I can save her number too. There, now you've got my number too. Let's go, girls. We're done here. We'll see you tomorrow, human. Joseph turns around and walks toward the door, Azazel and Fanta following her. Before they leave, Fanta looks back and gives me a gentle wave. Thank you, Professor. You have a good night. Hurry up, guys. I need to feed tonight. Later, Teach. Maybe I'll feed on the professor. Yeah, and when Joseph's done feeding on you, we're gonna eat ya. Huh? What does she mean by feeding? A chill goes down my spine as I realize that I'm in a lot of trouble. So we've got an introduction to the game. I think this introduction was lengthy, but we kind of get it. So we can tutor these girls, build relationships, but the dating girls are going to be different than the tutored girls from what it seems. But I think for an introduction, we can stop here. You guys know what's going on, and I don't need to give you any more than that. If you like the video, you can go ahead and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Remember, you can find this game on itch.io, or you can check out the link in my links page, which you know, you can get to from my link tree in the description. That's all I got for you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Yes, I do. Hentai too. I have an idea. Get naked. What did you say? If it works, it works. On my wiener.
Listen to that. Watch your back. I'm not sure.
though. You did though. Remember?
Scav, what do you have me making, man? Oh, Scav.